Hi everyone, today I'm gonna teach you guys the pre-HTML lab. So in case you don't get it, I'm here to help you, ok? Salut mes amis, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Dans cette leçon, nous allons donc voir ensemble comment utiliser le notepad. Mbote na bandeko nyonso boza kolanda nga lelo na kotangisa bino to coach bino ndeni toitizaka ba notepad. Lelo tokotravaille kaka na pre-HTML lab. Okay, alors naza pona ko aider bino. Guys, so the first thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna create a folder. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Okay, we click here, and when we are here, we're gonna go to download. I'm gonna work here. So when we are here, right click here, right click, go to new folder. Okay, and then we're gonna write lab 1. So we're gonna write, okay, we're gonna write pre lab 1. Okay, and then after this, when you create a pre-lab, double click inside of this. Okay, we are inside here, and then here we're gonna right click. Okay, in your mouse. Okay, right click on it, you go here, and then you right click here. Okay, you click on it, and then when you click on it, so here we're gonna write indeed. Okay, you write like this. Okay, so you see when you write like this, you down, nothing change because you have the text here is not HTML. When you open this, we're gonna have the notepad instead of HTML document. So when you click on it, I want to show you guys. You see, we have this. We don't want this. So you're gonna close this. Right click on here inside of it. You're gonna go rename. Okay, rename this. And you're gonna go there. You change it. You're gonna write HTML. Okay, you write that. Click inside. It say, are you sure you want to change it? Yes. Now you see it's changed there, right? In case you don't see it, you're gonna go right here. You're gonna go right here. You click on it, and you're gonna go view, and from here you're gonna go down. You see here? You see this? Make sure that and check, okay? Make sure, and then after that you click OK. You should be good. In case you don't see it, okay? So now when we click on this, and then you should be good. In case if you already know what you are doing, but right now I'm gonna go with you guys step by step. Okay, so we're gonna close this, right? So we're gonna open the notepad. So click here and type notepad. Okay, this one. Okay, you open it, right? So when you open this, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Now it's kind of you have to type the code. You have to type the code like manually. You have to type it, so it's kind of annoying, but it's okay. So now, since we have our folder, the one we created pre-lab 1, so when you open this is what you should do. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go to open, and you're gonna go to here. You're gonna go to download, and we're gonna go to pre-lab. You see that one? When you go there, right, you come here, you go, oh, it's right here. You click on it and open. We are inside of it. We are inside. Now let's say we want to type, for example, this code. It's kind of small, right? It's really small when you take a look. It's kind of small. We cannot see it, right? Now, in your keyboard, when you look at your keyboard, you're going to see where it's writing control. You hold control and the sign plus. You hold control and the sign plus. Okay? You hold it. You bring this. You see the way it look big? If you want to go back, control and negative minus. Okay, minus. It's gonna bring it down. Okay? For example, let's say I type HTML, right? So if you hold Control plus, make sure it's here. Control plus, you see, it's bringing huge. Now you can see it. Just to show you, in case you don't get it. Okay, so this one we call this open tag. So I need a closing tag. I need a closing tag. For example, I can do here to make you have this symbol. Make sure you hold shift and that symbol in your keyboard, and then you click like this, and inside of it make sure you write this. So this one we call this element. Okay, we call this element. So this one is open tag. Now this one is closing tag. You may say, how? This one open tag, open tag. So we have two open tag. To have an opening, to have a closing tag, you need to have this. Make sure you write like that. Okay, that closing tag. Now, when we're working on, when you dealing with the HTML, okay, so we work, in case you're working with the group element, you're gonna see when we do when I show you guys on the other lab, you're gonna understand. So for in this one, it's okay in case you don't get it. Okay, so I'm gonna go step by step. I don't want to give you guys too much here. Okay, because what happened is an HTML document is a component of the element that represent item on the web page. Okay, so this, we call this open tag, closing tag. You're gonna see sometimes like this. You're gonna see the title, for example. Okay, okay. This one is open tag. So if I copy this, because I don't want to tap it, in case just being a little bit lazier, and then I paste it. This one also is open tag, but if I put like this, closing tag. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. Let's say we wanna have let's see. So like I said, that's one. We had open tag and closing tag. Now follow me. HTML open tag. Okay, we have open tag. We go down. We have closing tag. Right now, let's say we want to create something like, so we got like I said, open tag and closing tag of HTML. Now we need to have the head. Okay? Now that's the head. Now we need to have the closing one. That's not the closing one. Oh, don't forget to put this. It's the closing head, right? Now, inside of the closing head, open and closing head, we need to have the title. Okay, so it's title. Let's say uh, we have something like this. Okay, don't forget to have closing one. Okay, now you can bring this a little bit down. Control and sign minus. Okay, you can bring this down a little bit. Okay, that way you know exactly. Now when we done this part, what we're gonna do here is we're not done yet. We need to have the body, open body and closing body. Okay, so we're gonna come here, we're gonna type body. Okay. Now we need a closing one. Okay. Now we got the closing one. So one, can bring this a little bit like this. Huh? Now we're gonna put like the text here. We need like something to put there. So we have something called H1. So we have from H1 through H6. So it's a head. We call that a head. Okay. So we're gonna work on that one. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna type H on, okay? And then let's say we type so let's see. Okay, and then the closing H1. Okay, we save this. All right, now we're gonna open it. Remember, we're gonna go where we put it. We have our document download. It's right here. We click on inside of it. This is the one. When you double click on it, it's gonna open it. When you double click on that, it's gonna open. It's right here. This is the one. All right. So in case, let's say for example, we want to open this to different browser. So when you take a look, you have a local disk. We have user. This is the name of my computer. This one is a so like I said, if you take a look, it's there. You look at here, it said the file, right? But if you take a look inside there, we have the folder. It's called local disk user. This is my computer name. This is the download. This is the pre-lab one, the folder, and this one the HTML document, HTML file, the one that inside of it. So this one is inside of this. I mean, this one is the HTML file, right? So let's say we want to open this to different browser. Right click here. You're gonna go to open. Let's say I want to open this on here. I'm gonna click there, and then it's gonna open right here. Okay, right there. Okay, so this is the one. So let's say you want to make it a little bit bigger. This is how you make it bigger here. All right, but we're gonna, when we do the HTML editor, I mean the different one, the Visual Studio Code, you're gonna understand. You don't need to click like this. No. Okay, so this is the one we just created. So instead of opening it, we're just gonna leave it the way it is. Okay, minimize this. Now when we go back, we're just gonna copy this and paste it right there. Now let's say we change this to 2, and make sure you change here to 2. Okay, we're gonna save it, and we're gonna go back here. We're gonna refresh it. Right click. If you go for example, let's say right click, you see here, when you go here, right? So when you refresh it, you're gonna have this. To refresh them, you just go here, right here. Okay, you're gonna see the differences, how it look like. Now we're gonna go back again. This is the H1, H2. So we're gonna copy this. Okay, we're gonna copy this and paste it. Okay? And here we're just gonna change to 3. Here we're gonna change to 3. Okay, I want you guys to look at it carefully. H1, H2, H3, when you take a look, when you look at it, they don't behave the same. No. So make sure you save it. You go here, save. Now we're gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna refresh it. when you right click here, it's not gonna refresh it. We don't want this. We're gonna you see this symbol here? Click on it right there. Now this part is the H1. This part is the H2. This part is the H3. Now we're gonna do the H4. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. We're gonna copy this and paste it. Yeah, we're gonna change this to 4. We're gonna change this to 4. Save it. Okay, and we're gonna go here, refresh it. You see here, nothing is here. We got only 2, right? Refresh this. That's what you got. So the H1, the size is different. The H2, the size is different. The H3, the size is different. You see the H4, you take a look the size. Now we're gonna go back. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna paste it. And we're gonna put H5. H5. Save it. And we're gonna go right here, refresh it. You see how it look like? Different. So this one is the H1. The size is different. The H2, the size is different. The H3, the size is different. The H4, the size is different. The the H5, the size is different. Now we go here. Okay, we're gonna go here and we're gonna copy and we're gonna paste it. The H6. Okay, H6. Okay, and then let's bring this a little bit down just to make this clean. Okay, and we save it. Okay, and we come here, refresh it right here. You see the H6, the size is different. So that's how we do it. All right, in case you want to know, let's say how they create this website, how we create it, and in case you want to know. So this is what you need to do. Right click here, right click on it. You see here, you go to view page source. Click on it. It's right there. See how we did. This is the one we did. Okay. So yeah, so this is the one we did. Okay. So this one is I'm gonna go back a little bit quick with you guys. So this one is open tag. This one is closing tag. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys a little bit more. Some stuff here, if you take a look, you don't know if it's a HTML5. You don't know. But how do you know this one you're working on it is HTML5? I'm gonna explain to you guys later on. Right now, it's a pre-lab. If you don't get it, it's okay. It's okay. I just wanna show you guys, like, since you don't know much about it, I just wanna show you guys. So here we go. This one is open tag. This one is closing tag. It's the same. When you learn to drive, you never drive before, right? So you're gonna have the theory, like the test, not the driving test, but the knowledge test, to show that you understand the sign outside when it says stop. You understand the walking sign. You understand that when it's a flashing light, what need to be done, right? So in this case, you're just learning to read the driving. Not like you driving in a road right now. No. You're just learning to see this is the traffic sign. This is the walking sign. So you know that way you have an idea. So here we go. This one is open tag. This one is closing tag, HTML. This one is a head, open tag. This one, the closing tag. What the differences between when you take a look in open tag here, and you see here the closing tag, this is the one. It's making a difference, you see. So right now, this one become open tag, this one open tag. Why? Because we don't have this. Now, here we have open tag, closing tag. Here we have open tag, closing tag. Now, when you take a look, we have the pre-lab one, Ontario, Canada. Now, when you come here, you take a look. When you come here, you take a look. When you come here, you take a look. You're gonna see we got the pre-lab one. This one is the folder. This one is a folder because our folder is inside of download. This is my computer. This is the user. This is the logo drive. Okay? So, this is what I'm saying. Okay? In case you don't get it, this is my download. I'm gonna show you in case you don't get it. So, look, look. You see, this one is a file. Now, when you take a look, I have a local disk. Inside of it, I got the user. Inside of the user, I got Kemu Kana PC. That's my computer. Inside of that computer, I have download. Inside of the download, I have the pre-lab one. Now, inside of the pre-lab one, I got Indeed, right? Now, in case you don't get it, I'm gonna show you. That way you have an idea. So we're gonna click here. This is my local disk, right? We click on it. Inside of the local disk, we're gonna go to user, this one. In case you don't get it, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. This one, user. When we click on user, we're gonna go this one. When we click on it, we're gonna go to download. When we click on it, we're gonna go to my stuff here, okay? So, in case you don't get it, I just wanna show you, okay? So, that way you have an idea, okay? Now, this is what we did today. Now, when we work on the work with group element, you guys gonna understand. Sometimes you're gonna see like this, okay? Sometimes you're gonna see like this. You're gonna see let's say they put like this, okay? Together, okay? And we have closing one here, okay? In case they say, and then you save it. But I wanna make this a little bit small, okay? So you're gonna see we have an open header, closing header, okay? In case you don't see it. Now, inside of this, we're gonna have each group, right? Okay? And each, okay, all right? Now, we're gonna save it, okay? And when we go here, refresh it, here, you don't really see anything here. You don't see it, nothing. Now, when you right click there inside, you go here, and it's right here, right? So I'm gonna explain to you guys how we use when you're working with grouping element. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how we do it, like how you use it. Okay, in case you don't get it. Okay, so let's say you wanna do the, let's see, we wanna do this one. We go back here. We're gonna do let's session. And that one is open one. We need the closing one, right? So we need the closing one. We're gonna have the closing one. Copy and paste it. We have the closing one, right? Now the open one. And we're gonna have let's see, article, for example. Okay? And we're gonna have the closing one. Okay? Gonna have the closing one inside. Don't forget the closing one inside of this. Okay, we're gonna have let's say h2 example. Okay? And we're gonna write Canada. Don't forget to have the closing one. Don't forget to have this closing one. Okay? Okay? You save it, and we're gonna go right here and refresh. Canada is right here. Can you see the size? A little bit different. And now when we go back and let's see, so let's say we have now the, let's see, copy this time, paste it here, and let's say we wanna name this Ontario. Okay? And inside, let's say Ontario, let's name this Ottawa, something like this. Okay, and then save it. We're gonna go here, refresh, right there, Ottawa. Okay, so let's make this a little bit, let's see it. Okay, so we're gonna go here and let's see this. Okay. Now, bigger. Now let's name this. Just gonna copy this and paste it. Let's name this Parliament. Hmm. Now we're gonna save it. We come here, push it right here, and I'll go here and let's see. Let's name this now here. Make this a little bit bigger in case you don't see well. Don't see well. So here we're gonna write let's see, side. Okay? And inside of it we're gonna write h2 for example, and we're gonna write Ontario. Don't forget to have closing one, h2. Okay? Now let's see, don't forget to have closing side. Okay? Oh, side. Okay, and save. Okay, we come here, push it right here. Okay, now let's see, we put, let's say we put a footer. Okay, footer, we need to have a closing one. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger, that way you can see it. Footer. Okay, this one, and we're gonna have the closing one. Okay? You don't tap this like capital, no, don't do that. Now inside of that we're gonna have address. Okay, tap the address, something like this. Okay, address. Sorry, we need a open one and closing one. Now inside of it we need to have let's say um let's see, we need to put like the address there, something like that. So let's say Ottawa, eh? Street North, eh? And let's see, something just Ottawa Street, Toronto, Ontario, L7 R T 5, something like that. And let's see the phone number 6 6 and something like this. Okay. Now, when you save it, eh, don't forget to have an open one and then closing one. Okay. So we're gonna go here, refresh it. Right here, this is the address. That's the address. Okay. So don't forget to do that. Now, yeah. So let's see. Let's see. I just want to bring them down. I want to show you guys what we did. Okay. That way you guys know exactly the code. So this one, the one we just done. Okay. This one. So when we save them, save it, and we go here, refresh. It's right here, right? We want to know. Let's say you want to know like how they made it, how they created it. Right click here. You go here. It's right here inside. It's right there. This is the one we did. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so it's right here, the one we did. So, but there's another tool you can use, not just the notepad, because today I want to show you how to create them using a notepad. Okay, so let's close this here. So this is the tool we use today. It's called HTML tool. HTML editor. Okay, sorry, HTML editor. So we use the notepad. Now we have a different HTML editor. Okay, so we have the different tool you can use to create your website. I don't want to give you guys too much. I want you guys to go step by step. Okay, step by step, and you're gonna know it. So today, this one you have inside of your computer. You have it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here for today. In case you don't get it, practice. You should be good. Okay. On my the other video, we're gonna use different HTML editor. Okay. In my the other video, so we're gonna go step by step. So thank you so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.